Ninja567 here. Sorry. Yeah. Just finished one of my videos. Gonna upload it after I'm done with this one. I'm gonna upload this one. But yeah, I did some Smash Road and One Finger Death Punch in the last video. Now we're gonna be doing Would You Rather, or as the App Store likes to call it, Either. So, yeah. Let's get right on in and comment down below what you think is better. Like, if you agree with me or not. Go check out my other channel, Ninja567. Check out Team Bro Squad, Cool Coop, and Dash D's 515. They're all those channels, all three of those channels. They're those two people on those channels, or the three on there. The three on there, Cole, Cooper, and Mason. They're all my friends. I don't know about AJ yet, because I haven't met him. Pretty sure he'll be a nice one. Whatever. Yeah. Sorry about that. That lost. Would you rather be a rock star or a movie star? Rock star or movie star? Musician or someone who makes billions just off of one movie? Or thousands, I should say. I'm pretty sure that my best friend Mason would choose movie star because he really looks like one. But you know what? Not because I'm his best friend or anything. But I'd rather be a movie star because then at least I'd be way more famous. Because I could be put into more movies. So yeah. Would you rather steal an elderly woman's purse or tell 10 orphans that Christmas is canceled? Wait. Christmas would actually be canceled and you wouldn't be able to give the purse back either. Ooh. Now see, steal an elderly woman's purse, you go to jail. Or you get arrested or go to court. Now see, if you go to jail, at least you learn your lesson. But telling 10 orphans that Christmas is canceled and then actually gets canceled? Now see, that's just like telling... That's like telling the Easter Bunny. That's like telling little kids that the Tooth Fairy got decapitated. And that Santa got impaled with a stake. And that the Easter Bunny got his head chopped off. As well as the Tooth Fairy. It means bad, and then every kid's little dreams will get crushed. So really, I'd rather steal an elderly woman's purse. Hey, at least I would have learned my lesson. And you know what? I don't want to make little kids feel bad, but you know what? The elderly woman, it happens all the time. And you know, people don't get actually arrested. It probably gets taken back by the police. The crook always ends up dropping it in the movies and in real life. So yeah, steal this. 53, and I got a 30. Yes, I got a 68. 53. Would you rather live in a treehouse or live in a floating boathouse? Treehouse. Assume that neither is a bad place to live. You probably. Whatever. Hey, if I live in a treehouse, as long as it's near my mailbox, I can just parkour down and then run over there. Would you rather live in the past or live in the future? Live in the future. Get out! I can't even go anywhere without someone ruining my video. My family never leaves me alone. For all of you out there who have really annoying siblings, one older, two younger, that are really annoying to you, comment down below. But yeah, I'd rather live in the future because then at least I would know if I died or not. Okay. Would you rather be rich or be famous? If you're famous, you are rich. Because one, you're famous, so you get paid to be rich. Watch. You cannot use one to achieve the other. Okay. So, if I'm rich, it's fine, I want to be famous. But if I'm famous, I can't be rich. Then what would the point of being famous be? I mean, really? If you're rich, like most YouTubers, some YouTubers aren't really famous. Like, most people don't know about them. Like, let's see. Most people don't know about the very first YouTube video. The guy who made that. And yet, I bet that he's probably the richest man right now. I bet he's way more rich than than PewDiePie, actually. Probably, because he was basically the person who came up with the very first YouTube video. I mean, really, no one else would know about YouTube if it weren't for him. So really, he's famous and rich. I mean, he's not really famous because not a lot of people know him, but he's very rich. But if you're famous and you're not rich, then what's the point of being famous? Because if you're famous, then yeah, you have a lot of fans and stuff, but still. I'm not trying to be mean to where if I'm rich, I don't want fans or anything. I'm not trying to be like that. But if it came down to it, I'd rather still have you guys with me along the journey until I stop doing YouTube. And I'd rather not be rich than be famous. Because you know what? At least if I'm famous, I know that I have your support. And if I'm rich and not famous, then what's the point of me being famous? What's the point of me being rich if I don't have anyone that actually knows about me? What's the achievement of being rich if no one knows about you? Or you're not like one of the most famous people in the world or something like that. To be famous, you have to be rich. But to be rich, you have to be famous. So really, I'm gonna choose famous because then I'd have you guys with me. Lots of people don't agree with me. I don't care. But you know what? Comment down below if you would agree with me or not. You don't always know when people are lying or always get away with lying. I lie sometimes, and I never get away with it. I never do. Then everyone else ends up suffering the consequences. But it's a rare thing that I lie. Because most of the time I never do anything. And then it ends up with me still getting in trouble because no one else wants to confess. So I'd rather always know whenever someone's lying so that I wouldn't have to get in trouble. You'd never be caught for telling a lie. Well, I mean, at least then I can get away with like theft, but still, I don't want to live a thief. I want to be one of the most honest, like Abraham Lincoln. They call him honest man for a reason. But yeah, always know when people are lying. Then at least all the other kids in my family, like my two little siblings, my little brother and sister, my older brother that lives in Louisiana, we moved to Texas, then my older sister. At least I would know whenever my older sister's lying or the twins are lying, because you know what? I don't want to get in trouble. So yeah, always know when people are lying. Yeah, you want to be caught for telling a lie, right? Would you rather watch Are You Afraid of the Dark or read Goosebumps? Really? One, Goosebumps the movie wasn't scary. It might be scary to younger audiences that are below the age of 7, like 6-year-olds. Let's see, I'm not saying all 6-year-olds can get scared easily, but I'm saying that once you're 6, you're still like a very young child. Because as a 4-year-old, I got scared of a lot of things. As a 6-year-old, I was still scared of like zombies, vampires, stuff like that. But now I'm not afraid of it. Which I don't even know what Afraid of the Dark is. Honestly, boo. I've read all the Goosebumps books. They're not really the most scary things ever. So yeah, read Goosebumps, because you know what? I don't even know what that is. But you know what? To read Goosebumps again, that would be amazing. Oh, only drink Starbucks coffee or only drink Dunkin' Donuts? I've had Starbucks coffee, but not Dunkin' Donuts, and you know what? I'd say Starbucks is definitely one of the more popular. Yeah. Only talk in third person or never be able to call someone by name. So I never really do call a lot of people by name. Normally I call all of my friends like dude, man, or something like that. I call my cousins dude a lot. And I call my parents mom and dad, so really. But to talk in third person, then it would be like this. Then Ben said Mason, "Hi Mason." Hi mate. Hi mate. Hi mate. Yeah. Let's pretend I'm talking in third person. Then Ben said to Mason, "Hi Mason." That would just seem annoying to most people. So yeah, never be able to call someone by name. Would you rather have to get around on all fours all the time or only make animal noises? All fours. I want to make sure that my friends assume that walking on all fours is just as efficient as regular walking, but you may never stand on 2 legs. And that's about 1/4 of your noises would be understood by others. Yeah, I want to make sure that all my best friends know what I'm saying, so they don't think I'm insulting them. Would you rather be able to kill anyone by writing their name in a notebook? Kill anyone by notebook is like a reference to Smosh, Death Note, or whatever the heck it was called. Oh man, I so want to watch that now. After this video, I'm going to watch that. Or be able to heal anyone of injury, illness, or revive the dead via a kiss. bring back my great-grandma, well, my other great-grandma that died before I was born. I have a new great-grandma. And bring back my great-grandpa before he died, so that he would still be alive because he made all great stuff on Christmas. He made great food. Pineapple dip and chocolate. I really miss them. Now I'm sad. Yeah, bring back anyone that's dead via a kiss. I would definitely do that. Even though it'd be kind of weird to kiss a dead corpse, I'd rather bring them back. Oh no! I meant to choose this one. This one. I meant to swap. I didn't mean to pick the blue. I meant to pick the red. Whoops. Would you rather have the ability to rewind to a previous time in your life or have the ability to fast forward to a future time in your life? Well, now that I think about it, have the ability to rewind to a previous time in your life? Yeah. Well, see, this way it wouldn't cause a paradox at least, because then you're rewinding to a time in your past life. You're not changing something, you're just rewinding to a time that you could feel good about yourself. Where I was like 5 or 6, where I didn't have to do so much. I could be a happy little kid just frolicking around, having fun. I'd be back in Louisiana, where all my best friends are. I think I'd probably go back to that one sleepover with my best friend Blake. Back in Louisiana. Or have the ability to fast forward to a future time in your life. I don't want to go to the future because then it's kind of like a spoiler for all the surprises that are going to happen to the future. I want to be surprised by what happens in the future. I don't want to go in the future and be like, oh, my dog died. Well, that's kind of sad. Then whenever it happens, it's like, okay, now that that's done, let's get on with life. Because, you know, some people don't want to do that. Some people want to go back in time. So you know what? This one, even if it would create, it's not create. Yeah, you must live your life from that point on. No return. Exactly. I don't want to go to a point in my life where I'm like 30 and not be able to come back to a 10-year-old. Because right now being a 10-year-old is amazing. But not as amazing as being 5 years old again. So yeah. Would you rather run someone over or be run over? Be run over. Because I don't want to run over my best friend. I'd rather take my life from him. In both cases, the victim would live but be severely injured. Okay. I'd be severely injured. It's not like my arm would have to get cut off. My legs might get broken. I might have a fractured lung. But really, if you get ran over, your arm doesn't have to become amputated because the chance of your arm coming off by a speeding car, like if it was that Lamborghini that broke that's the fastest car as of now, if I got ran over by that, yeah, if I was walking on the street, I'd probably get split in half. But you know what? I'd probably get robot parts and be sewn back together by doctors. But hey, if it was run someone over, I'd rather not have my best friend in crutches or a wheelchair for the rest of his life. I mean, at least I'd still be alive. But you know what? If I lost an arm, I could probably replace it with robot parts. Yeah, I could be cyborg. If you had to play a board game every single day, would you rather only play Risk or only play Monopoly? Monopoly can go on forever. Play Risk. Yeah, you'll only have 6 players and you can't quit at any time. Then if I'm the first player, I have to wait like 5 minutes because then someone's going to take so long just to move, so it's going to take a while. So really, Risk, I've played before. It's much funner than Monopoly, to me, because Monopoly can go on forever. Especially with 6 people. I'm skipping this one because I don't want to answer either of these. I don't want to answer because 1, I'd be a slave, and 2, I don't want to answer either of those because that just seems mean. If you could be in a Broadway show, would you rather star in Wicked or star in Lion King? Oh, Wicked! Wicked's actually not a terrible movie or show or whatever it was. I can't remember. I haven't seen it in so long. My mom put on 1 episode and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I ended up liking it. Would star in Lion King. I could be the one who sings Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Oh yeah, Lion King! I can make Markiplier so happy. You would have to lead in both musicals. Done. Oh my god. Would you rather see who you will marry or see how you die? Oh. Do I want to see if I get myself sniped in the head, or see if I marry a pop star? Really see if I get sniped, because then I would know if I want to die soon, if I marry someone that I really don't like at all and will never be able to like again, or if I would rather take a shank 50 times. Yeah, I'd just rather see how I die, because then at least I would know whenever it's coming and be able to ditch the one that I am engaged to and be able to ditch her by the time 2 days before I die, like Deadpool did in the new movie. Go check it out. I'm not gonna spoil it for you because it's a new movie. Would you rather be incredibly stupid but have the best of luck, or be an incredible genius but have the worst of luck? Be incredibly stupid but have the best of luck happened to Pee-wee in his big movies and Forrest Gump. I don't want to turn out like either of those, but be an incredible genius and have the worst of luck. Now see, if I'm incredibly stupid, I could go back to school and college and learn how to be smart and then have luck, because then I could find out the cure for cancer. So be an incredible genius but have the worst of luck. Yeah, if I'm a genius, and have bad luck, I'm definitely finding a way to actually make cancer worse than that thing. So yeah, be incredibly stupid, because then I could make myself smart. Would you rather eat bacon or Nutella? Wherever you don't choose can never be eaten again. Bacon. I know people say that chocolate is healthier because one, it goes from cocoa beans, so there, it's sort of like a salad, but really no. They add sugar, they add flour and stuff like that. They put in sweets. Can't do that. If it was eat bacon, yeah, because guess what? 8 million plants die every year because of vegetarians. Stop the madness now. Eat bacon. I love that quote. If you were stuck in the woods, would you rather have a tomahawk or have a knife? Tomahawk. Tomahawk chop is my death blow. Yeah, tomahawk, definitely. Because one, you can climb trees with it better. It's a throwing weapon where if you could like throw it. And also, it's a swifter weapon than a knife. Because a knife, you always have to be careful with the sharp edge at the top. You could be cutting, and then you'd end up slicing off your finger. Now see, the hatchet, it has a little curves. It has little curves to where if you slice down, your finger would get caught in the curve, and it wouldn't actually chop. And also, a tomahawk, which is basically a hatchet, is way more. It's just way more amazing to handle. Because one, it's used in Assassin's Creed. Boom. Would you rather be attractive but get punched in the face every morning, or be ugly? Be attractive but get punched in the face every morning. Because, I do get... The punches would not affect your beauty long term. Exactly. I'd be hurt, but you know what? It wouldn't affect my beauty. Affect. I hope no one picks up on that one. And you know what? I might get a bloody nose, I might get a black eye, but you know what? It'll all be worth it. Would you rather have bright blue hair or have bright blue teeth? Hair. Because I said, Mason and me and my best friend Mason said that if we ever dye our hair, if we had to choose any 2 different colors, what would it be? I chose blue or red. One reason, blue, because, it really sticks out. And also, blue is my second favorite color. Red, because, if you're going to be... Because blue and red, because also there's a color of Warcraft. But also, I just really like red more, even though I chose the blue one. Bright blue hair or bright blue teeth? I see what you did there. Put the bright blue hair where it's most voted into the blue. I see what you did there. Yeah, you cannot dye or cover up either. If you have blue hair, you may not cut it bald. Why would I? If you died, would you rather have your brain transplanted into a robot, or have your brain transplanted into the opposite sex? Robot. I don't care if Terminator becomes real, but whatever. Would you rather get $1 million or find true love? They say money can't buy you love. They say that money cannot buy you love. Now see, if you find true love, at least you're happy. But with money, you just don't know what to do with it. So you know what? I'd rather find true love. Yeah. Visit Hogwarts or visit Narnia? Narnia. For Aslan! Would you rather be in the Army or be in the Marine Corps? Army? You'll have to stay till you're the highest rank. Okay. Would you rather have the crush of your dreams or have an infinite amount of your favorite appetizer? This one. Look. I just answered that. So yeah. This one. Some people say that food is better than love. They're wrong. I like food a lot, but not as much as finding someone, at least. Would you rather kill 100 people or be hunted by 100 people? I gotta be honest, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Now see, it doesn't... If you're 100, you can kill people hunting you, but you cannot kill any innocent people. If you want to kill the 100 people, there's a chance of one of them could kill you first. Never mind, hunt. Be hunted. Would you rather live in Westeros? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Or live in Middle-earth. Middle-earth. I want to be Bilbo. Game of Thrones versus Lord of the Rings. Yep, definitely Middle-earth. Have you seen how the ice zombies killing freaking in there? In Game of Thrones? That's creepy. I mean, seriously, it's terrible. And I've seen that and I've seen an episode, I was like, nope, Lord of the Rings is definitely better. Would you rather have grown up without a father or have grown up without a mother? My parents say, okay, I'm going to grow up to look a lot like my dad. But then again, basically having grown up without a father, that's basically what my life is right now because my dad's always gone. He's gone most of the time in my life. So really, it's sort of like having grown up without a father. He's home most of the time. He'll be home for about a month or two, and then he'll be leaving for another about 6 months. So I'd rather have had grown up without a father because my dad, I love him a lot, but my mom has always been there for me. And you know, I mean, really, why you gotta ask me this question? I'm gonna skip it because I don't want to do any of those. But if it came down to it, I'd rather do the top one. If you could play one for the rest of your life, would you rather play Rock Band or Guitar Hero? Would you rather find $1 or read a book? Says reading is for chumps, but read a book. It didn't say what kind of book. It could have been a graphic novel. It could have been a comic book. It didn't say what exact type of book. Besides, you know how many idiots out there who read a book and then put $1 inside of a book and put $1 inside for a bookmark and forget to take it out whenever they return the book? Really? Some people do that. So yeah, read a book. Then I'd at least probably have a better chance of finding $20. Okay, would you rather be waterboarded to death or be electrocuted to death? Definitely electrocuted. Because I don't want to have the sensation of drowning. Would you rather prevent the deaths of 3 people you choose or prevent 9/11? 9/11 was definitely something tragic. It was something that changed the entire world of New York. It was something that changed, no, not New York. It changed the entire United States. But like I said earlier, bring back my great-grandpa, my great-grandma, and someone else who I probably loved in the family that passed away. I mean, yeah, I'd do that. I mean, yeah. Right now, my grandma, which I call my mom's mom, is really sick. Yeah. She's sick, she's got bugs. But yeah, if I had to come down to it, prevent the deaths of 3 people you chose, because, yeah, 9/11 killed, like, millions. I mean, yeah, millions. Fatal disease, gone. TSA, not anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's a 50-50, so it's pretty evenly split. But yeah. 9/11 affected a lot, but guess what? Okay, yep, I already know. Be married to a housewife cast member. I've already answered this one a bunch of times before. I mean, really, I don't want to be hearing, hey, let's go get Hey, I got some money. Let's go, okay? I want to go buy some new shoes. I want to go buy a new video game. I want to go buy a new t-shirt. Let's go to the mall, honey. I'm from the Jersey Shore. Yeah. Don't want to be listening to that all day. I know that I know that the Real Housewives cast member can be annoying, but I don't have that accent stuck in my head. I mean, really. Would you rather be famous on YouTube or Tumblr? I have a YouTube account. That's what I'm making this off of. And I don't really do Tumblr, so really be famous on YouTube right now. Yeah, see? That's the very first time that I've gotten this one-digit number. Wow. Oh, would you rather cut your hands with broken glass or lick rusty nails? I was a pretty dumb kid as a little kid, and I actually once did lick rusty nails. So, yeah. Also, I don't want to cut my hand with broken glass. I've been there one too many times. It stings. So, yeah, I was a pretty dumb idiot as a kid. Would you rather be Harriet Tubman or Rosa Parks? That guy. If history class failed you and you don't know one of these names, Google it. I already know him, and I know her. I'd rather be the guy. Would you rather be stoned to death or be grounded? What does stoned to death mean? Grounded, buried in the ground up to your neck and tortured. Stoned to death? I guess. I don't know. Would you rather sound like anyone you want or speak any language you want? Sound like anyone. I could imitate you sound like other people. You were unable to learn other languages. So, I can impersonate so many people. I can get back at so many people who bullied me. Oh my god. Would you rather have no tongue or no teeth? Not be able to taste food or have to gum everything down. I'm not choosing either. Would you rather win an Oscar or win the Nobel Prize? Oscar? You would be winning the highest honors in both cases. Yeah, an Oscar. What the heck? Would you rather get B's and C's at an Ivy League school or get A's at a standard university? A's, because B's and C's aren't exactly the best. How would you prefer to die? If you freeze to death, once the cold, the really freezing cold gets to your heart, you go into shock. So really, but if you boil to death, then you see your skin just melt away and your bones just get boiled into a broth. And yeah, I'd rather freeze because then at least you would go into immediate shock. Now, would you rather get shot or get stabbed? If I got shot, let's say I got shot in the knee or the leg, I'd get a pretty big scar. But if you get stabbed, if you get stabbed in your arm, you're gonna get a scar as well. But hey, getting stabbed, it stings way more than the shot. Once you get shot, it passes clean through. Let's say you got shot, for example, in through the side of your chest, the side of your gut. If you got shot there, the bullet would pass clean through because there's barely any fat right there. All you've got is your gut and blood and bone. Now see, it would pass straight through. But getting stabbed, it digs into the bone. It would pass straight through the bone and it would barely hurt, and it wouldn't hurt as bad as getting stabbed, because once you get stabbed in the arm, the knife is staying there until you yank it out. It was literally stuck in that arm, and the blood is just pouring through and out. Now see, with a gun, the minute the bullet hits you, like I said, it goes straight through, and it's over with. The knife sticks in there until they can pull it out of the bone. So yeah, I'd rather get shot. Own a mini horse or own a regular horse? Regular. Panas. Would you rather be deaf or be Amish? Be deaf? Because then I wouldn't have to listen to my annoying siblings. And also I'd get some really cool hearing aids, and then I could just mute and bring stuff up. Mute to where I don't have to listen, or bring up the volume. Would you rather eat Red Lobster biscuits or eat Olive Garden breadsticks? Red Lobster biscuits. Red Lobster biscuits. Would you rather jump forward 10 years of your life or go back 10 years? I'm 10 years old, so I don't want to be a baby. I'd rather go to 20. I'm 10 and a half, so I'm not going to answer this one yet. I'll answer it by the time I turn 11. You wouldn't have been missing. You wouldn't have been missing for 10 years. You've just been on autopilot. Okay. I'm not going to answer this one yet. I'm going to wait a few more years. Would you rather smell like manure or smell like urine? All day, every day. Oh. Neither. If you had a kid, would you rather die when your kid is very young or have your kid die before you? Well, let's say I'm 85 and my kid is 65. Or I'm 90 and my kid is 80. Both ages pretty appropriate for death, but have your kid die before you? I don't want to die whenever my kid's very young because then he wouldn't grow up without the very fitting father that he was supposed to have. So I'd rather have my kid die before me because die whenever your kid is very young, that just sucks. Okay, if you were an evil mastermind, would you rather have your lair be off the side of a cliff or have your lair be underwater? Underwater. On the side of a cliff, it's just going to topple over. For a story that you're interested in, would you rather read the book or see the film? See the film. Because then you can own the film, and hey, it would last way longer. Would you rather be handcuffed to your worst enemy for the rest of your life or be separated from your entire family for life? Handcuffed to the worst enemy. There's no way to remove the handcuffs. You cannot communicate to your family. Whatever. I can literally find the nearest weapon and just stab the enemy. And then finally, I'd be free of him. Because then his hand would slip right through the handcuff and I just have a handcuff onto me. I mean, seriously. What the heck? I'd drown my enemy. Then literally yank him up through some sharp rocks until finally his hand is out. Then, at least I'll only have one handcuff on. And I won't have to be attached to that person. So really, yeah, be handcuffed. On December 21st, 2012, would you rather a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion? I don't remember what happened on December 21st, 2012. I was 7 years old, 4 days before Christmas. If it came down to it, I'd rather the alien invasion because, zombie apocalypse, it's basically the apocalypse. You know how many people are in the world? Over 8.2 billion. And if there are survivors, yeah, you're going to be out there a while. You're going to need about 15 RPGs and like 500 miniguns to take out all those zombies. Now, in alien invasion, if you've seen the movie World at War, the aliens were allergic and were immune to water. They died from the water. Now see, let's say that was the case. Then I'd rather the alien invasion. Because aliens, one, they're not exactly the smartest things on Earth. Two, if it's like the alien from the movie Alien, then all you need is just robot suits with protective glass. All you need is just to glass up your house. And bam. Because they can't break through it because it's plexiglass if you have it. 3, aliens come with all sorts of diseases. They're from another world. You know how long it would take for them to actually settle down and learn about this community before they took it over? So yeah, an alien invasion would definitely be better. I already answered this. I'm not going to answer it yet. Be unable to experience anger because I want to at least events will be the same. Your emotional response will just be limited. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave this episode here. It's sort of long. Over half an hour. I didn't even notice. Yeah. See you guys later. Ninja out. Bye.